I don't normally post on Sundays, but yeah, I feel like it. So in this video, what I'm going to do is the next few days all the way up until the 14th for, let's say, the Trump administration. And then how the cards look for the Biden administration and see what we can come up with until the 14th. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out a signifier as I do this. And these cards are tarot cards with keywords. I got them off of Etsy. It just brings more depth and memory into what each card means. There's so many meanings that I don't know about you, but I don't want to sit around and try to memorize everything. I got enough on my plate. All right, signifier for the Trump administration, which is Hermit. It's very interesting. That's the signifier for the Trump administration. And what I'm going to do is like from the 7th tomorrow all the way up until the 14th each card and see what happens. So the signifier is Hermit, which is the Hermit does a lot of things, right? Inner guidance, solitude, reflection, self-discovery, things like that. So let's see why we got that. We have the Monday the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, the 11th, 12th, the 13th, and then the 14th. Deceit and betrayal. So this is the Trump administration all the way up until the 14th of the December. I'm going to draw one more for the 15th, which is the Eight of Swords right after the Electoral College does its thing. So that's the 7-day forecast for the Trump administration. So give me a minute, let the cards speak to me, and we'll get the reading out. Okay, so Monday morning is a lot of fear and anxiety and betrayal, deception, hidden motives, which is the moon. It's almost like they are going to they're telling everybody, you know, like they're telling the Republican base, the Republicans, that everything is going well, wealth and happiness, achievement. I mean, they really are laying it on thick. Laying it on thick. This is the conversation that they're having. Then we have the Nine of Wands showing up, which is lustful. This is charming, creative. It is really what they're telling their base. It is unbelievable what they're telling them. They have the Hierophant. Like, he is the one. You have to, he's going to win. They have a lot of things. They have a lot of information. They have a lot of evidence. The Ace of Cups shows in the beginnings, and they're going to, you know, but here's the death. Ending of the whole situation. So ending of the whole situation for the Republican Party and everything. So this is really a significant, very, very significant. Because then we have like the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, the 13th, the day before the Electoral College, which is abundance, creativity. But the death of it. So the death of the Republican going forward, I can only assume, is that they're going to call wolf, right? They're going to call, you know, that old thing is this is horrible. This is how they're doing it. They're stealing it right now. And then the self-honesty and the bringing of the change. Beware of paralysis and analysis. They are going to just kick up their base. Because everything comes down to earth. It crashes down to earth right after this and the death, the end of what they're trying to do. It crashes down to earth, comes back down to reality. It comes back down to earth. But on the 14th, it is just going to be miserable for all of us, especially the Republican Party, because they're all tied up into all of this delusion. But the most important card, like I said, is the death, the ending of it. The ending of all of the stuff. It's not going to work. Whatever they're pulling, but they're really going to amp it up. And they're going to call us cheaters. This is horrible. So beware of that. And then the Hermit. Like, they don't get anywhere. All right, let's do the Biden administration for the next few days on that. That was very interesting. Their cards have always come up where the death card has always come up, and it has come up over and over again in the last few weeks. But it also talks about how they're going to behave and how they're going to misbehave. Biden administration. Biden administration. Biden administration. I'm going to pull a signifier out of the middle. And that would be the King of Pentacles, power, control. Power and control is the signifier for the Biden administration. Power and control. All right. So now we have the 7th, which is tomorrow. 8th. 9th. 10th. The 11th. 12th. The 13th. The 14th. And one more. The 15th. Craftsmanship. Okay. So this is also something that we've had to dealing with the chaos, right? So we have the Four of Cups, the disconnect, and the boredom and the apathy. The disconnect of 45's administration, the disconnect of all of the chaos that's going on. They're still worrying and suffering, you know, what we're doing in the Biden administration and the Democrats, worrying and suffering, because whatever 45 is doing on the, I guess on the 8th, is Tuesday, which is something he's going to pull, he's going to say, he's going to do. But we have steady progress. This is the Biden administration where we have steady progress. Steady progress. We'll have to deal with the chaos and the craziness of 45. It is going to be a certain type of week, let me tell you. And then we have the solitude and reflection. The solitude and reflection showing up in the Biden administration. Also, as long as the signifier, which was in the Trump administration before, really is something to behold, because it's almost like everybody goes, wait a minute, right? They all have that moment of, what is going on? Wait a minute. And we have the Hangman. So the Hangman, which shows up for the transition, surrender, and retreat. Transition is the thing that we're concentrating on. The transition from 45's administration to the Democrats. So that is that whole transition. And then we also have on, let's see, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, the 13th. So this is the day before. Conflict avoidance. Agreeing to disagree, self-doubt. And so it's that conflict avoidance. They're not going to engage in all of the chaos that 45 and his administration is doing. The Emperor shows up on the 14th. This is very, very, very important for the for the Biden administration, the emperor, he shows up on that day. He is going to get it. This is strong foundation, stable leader, self-control. They're going to have, this is who they're going to elect on the day, is the emperor, which it would be Biden. The Three of Pentacles, the craftsmanship, the teamwork, the structure, the teamwork. Everybody comes together as a team, and we get it done. So, you can't make this stuff up, right? You can't, this is exactly what it is on the 14th for the Biden administration, which is that strong foundation, stable leader shows up, and we get it. So just remember, this right here is going to be miserable for us because they're going to have to deal with the chaos, the tower moment, the unexpected, the upheaval. There's a word in there. It says the upheaval. So it's coming. The upheaval is coming. Whatever they have, whatever the Trump administration has, the upheaval is coming. I don't get it. I don't even know why they think that this is okay to do to the American people. I don't understand Trump's administration. They really just don't get that this is not the way to do it. They don't get it. And perhaps they never will. But I thought that was pretty interesting to give the days ahead for the Biden, so we get some good stuff. All right, guys. I know this is a short video. You have a great day. Thanks.